In a small town where rooftops shimmered under a blanket of stars, a little girl named Emma lay in bed, staring at the moon. The night was quiet, except for the soft rustling of leaves outside her window. She hugged her stuffed bear, Benny, but sleep wouldn't come. She sighed, turning on her side when suddenly a gentle breeze floated through her open window. It carried the sweet scent of moonflowers, and with it, a soft whisper. Emma, come and play, come and see. The magic waits for thee. Emma sat up quickly, her heart racing with excitement. The room filled with a silver mist, and from it emerged something breathtaking, a golden carousel horse glowing like the moon itself. Its mane shimmered like tiny stars, and its eyes twinkled with kindness. Are you ready for a midnight ride? The horse asked, bowing its head slightly. Emma gasped. Was she dreaming? It felt real. She reached out, touching the horse's mane, and in an instant, she felt weightless. With a soft whoosh, the golden horse lifted her onto its back and soared through the window, carrying her into the starry sky. They flew over rooftops, past quiet streets, gliding like a feather on the wind. Below, the town looked small, like a toy village. Emma giggled, holding onto the horse's warm neck. Then, ahead of them, she saw something truly magical, a carousel spinning high above the clouds. The Moonlight Carousel was unlike anything Emma had ever seen. Instead of wooden horses, it had glowing creatures made of stardust, a unicorn with a flowing misty mane, a lion whose fur shimmered like gold, and an owl with wings like the night sky. The music was soft and sweet, like a lullaby played by the stars. The whole carousel sparkled, spinning slowly in the air, casting light across the dark sky. As they landed, the golden horse gently set Emma on the ground. A tall owl wearing a tiny golden crown greeted her with a bow. Welcome to the Moonlight Carousel, Emma, the owl said, a place where dreams take flight and the stars come to play. Emma's eyes widened. Is this real? She whispered. The owl chuckled. As real as the dreams in your heart, he said. Come, there is magic to be found tonight. She followed the owl onto the carousel and climbed onto the unicorn's back. The moment she did, the carousel began to rise, lifting into the sky, spinning gently through the clouds. The stars twinkled brighter, and Emma felt as if she was floating in a dream. Where does the carousel go? She asked. Wherever dreams take us, the unicorn said with a warm smile. But tonight, we have an important journey. Emma tilted her head. A journey? The owl nodded. The moonflower lantern, the heart of the carousel, is losing its glow. Without its light, the Moonlight Carousel will disappear. Emma gasped. How do we fix it? The lantern needs a special star, the lion explained, his golden eyes gentle. A star that only a brave and kind heart can find. Will you help us, Emma? Emma sat up straighter. Of course. Where do we find it? The Garden of Sleeping Stars, the unicorn said. Hold on tight. With a twinkle of magic, the carousel glided through the sky, heading toward a valley hidden among the clouds. As they arrived, Emma saw thousands of little stars resting on soft, silken petals. The garden glowed with a peaceful, silvery light. Emma climbed down and walked carefully between the sleeping stars. She wondered how she would know which one to choose. Then a soft voice called her name. She turned and saw a small, flickering star, no bigger than her palm. Unlike the others, this one was dim, its light fading. Emma knelt down and cupped her hands around it. Are you okay? She whispered. The tiny star pulsed weakly. I used to shine brightly, it said, but I got lost and forgot how. Emma smiled gently. Maybe you just need a little help. She lifted the star carefully and carried it back to the carousel. As soon as she placed it into the moonflower lantern, something incredible happened. A soft glow spread from the lantern, growing brighter and brighter until it shone like a tiny moon. The entire carousel sparkled, its golden light filling the sky. The unicorn neighed happily, the lion let out a joyful roar, and the owl flapped his wings with pride. "You did it, Emma," the owl said. "The Moonlight Carousel will shine for many more nights thanks to your kindness." Emma beamed. The little star twinkled in the lantern, happy and full of light once more. As the carousel slowly descended, Emma felt her eyes growing heavy. The ride became slower and softer, like the rhythm of a lullaby. The golden horse gently carried her back toward her home, gliding through her window and laying her softly in bed. She blinked sleepily, looking around her quiet room. The window was open just a crack, letting in the cool night air. Outside, the stars twinkled, and the moon shone brighter than before. Had it all been a dream? She wasn't sure. But as she hugged Benny close, she felt warmth in her heart, like the glow of a tiny star. And as she closed her eyes, drifting into sleep, she heard the soft whisper of the wind. "Good night, Emma. The magic waits for thee."